everyone. This is Mr. Hilko. I'm going to be going over page 15 of your homework, the last page of the homework for the Ways to Prove Triangles Congruent lesson. I'm going to post this page at the beginning just as a quick reminder. Remember the Fab 5, the triangle congruence criteria, the ones we never use, and then again, the things that we always try to mark at the very beginning of each problem, the things that are assumed. Okay? Going over to page 15, let me just align it and let's take care of business. Number 3 here, okay? So we're trying to decide if the triangles are congruent, and if yes, name the congruent statement, okay? So let's start with A here. Are the triangles congruent? According to the markings here, I would actually, you got to be careful because here it looks like well, if we pay attention to the markings, it would be angle side side, ASS, and that one would not work, okay? So the answer there is no. For B, we're going to mark the vertical angles, and according to the markings, side angle side, congruent to side angle side. SAS congruence, yes, it's one of the Fab 5. For C, marking the reflexive property, it would be side angle side, congruent to side angle side. So that one would be a yes. D, if I mark the vertical angles, it looks like it would be angle, 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 which remember AAA is not one of the 5. So that one would be no. All right, E, now you got to be careful with E. The answer is actually no, and you're saying, well, why is it not side, side, side? Well, 3 sides are marked here and 3 sides are marked there, but since this is a single tick and this is a double tick, all right, they're not necessarily congruent, and you can trust your eyes there, all right? The triangles don't look like they're congruent, so maybe you want to investigate it and dig a little deeper, and that's why, even though the 3 sides are marked, the corresponding sides are not technically congruent. Okay? For F, marking the reflexive property, that one would be side angle side, congruent to side angle side. SAS congruence. Okay? For letter G, we have a right triangle, but it doesn't look like one where we can use the HL criteria. This one would actually be angle, angle, side, congruent to angle, angle, side. So angle, angle, side, congruence. Okay. H looks like it would be a no. I just don't have enough information. I can't apply the reflexive property. There's not vertical angles, and I just don't have enough information there. For I, this one looks like it would be, I have a right triangle, all right, hypotenuse leg would be the one that you'd apply there because you see how hypotenuse KL and hypotenuse GR are congruent, and then leg PL and leg FR are also congruent, okay? And then J, I would mark the reflexive property, and you might be thinking, alternate interior angles, but since it doesn't technically tell me that the sides are parallel, I just can't assume that. So that one would technically be no. I don't have enough marked up there. Okay. The last question here is more of a challenge question. Let me read number 4. Jeff states that triangle PLN is congruent to triangle CVB because of angle side angle. Okay, and I get that because of the markings, angle, side angle, congruent to angle, side angle. So that made sense. However, Nancy says that she knows something that would allow her to use angle, angle, side. What does she know that would allow her to use angle, angle, side for these triangles? Okay, what she knows is the third angle theorem. All right, what the third angle theorem states is that if 2 angles of one triangle are congruent to 2 angles of another triangle, it means the third angle in each triangle must be congruent. So now if we know that all 3 angles are congruent, if you just use different markings within the diagram, she can prove that the triangles are congruent by angle, angle, side. Pay attention to the markings. She could use this angle, and this side, and say that it's congruent to this angle, and that side. Okay, so she could technically say that triangle LNP is congruent to triangle VBC by angle, angle, side. And again, what she used there was the third angle theorem. Okay, so that completes your homework assignment for this lesson. Thanks for listening, as always, and have a great day.